Uh-huh.
But anyways, yeah, so I have those, and then I have the dance silk. I actually have a few actually in the packages. You can't quite see,
Oh, yes.
the
Yes.
here. There's
Yes.
a few. These ones are blue,
Uh-huh. Oh,
and
yummy.
pretty one too. I loved how this one came out.
Oh, yummy.
That
Mm-hmm.
one's real pretty. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have, oops, sorry, I disappeared on you. And then I have like a green one, and this predominantly doesn't have any white in it. It's like blue, excuse me, greens, almost like a real, like almost a real
Hold
light
it up. Hold it up, Ann. Oh, yeah. I want that one.
one. And so these
I
are
need the Ann. Did you hear me?
what?
I need that one.
Oh, okay. This one's called Life Anew.
I need it. Yeah, so put that one aside.
Okay. So anyway, that's what I'm getting into right now. I stepped down from Bethel Dance July of 2020, or actually
Mm-hmm.
right of July 31st, something like that. Um, and it was God moving me into a different phase. It was just time. We had some things that were going on in our life, and there were some challenges that were happening. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
we had been diagnosed with cancer, September
Mm-hmm.
2019, and so we
Mm-hmm.
went to lead dance. Um, my husband and I went off to Spain for his treatment. COVID
Mm-hmm.
was a dance intensive that was happening. Everything that was dance, it was just, it became too much, and
Mm-hmm.
felt the Lord calling me to step down. And it was a big decision. It was a
Mm-hmm.
very bold decision. And I thought, okay, I can't do this any longer. My physical body couldn't do it any longer as well.
Mm-hmm.
We have to know when the seasons are shifting and be able to step into it and be able to move forward with it. Because if we don't, we're going to suffer. Our own
Mm-hmm.
suffer. And so I knew that that was coming, and
Mm-hmm.
I think I waited just a little too long. So
Mm-hmm.
I stepped down, and
Mm-hmm.
my physical body just, I don't want to say shut down, but I became really, really tired. It was like the minute I let go, my body was like, okay, and just, sorry for the noise.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
interestingly, 2 months before that happened, I had a prophetic word from a friend, and I'm not sure where it is in my notes, but it was
Mm-hmm.
a word from a friend, and she basically, I'm looking really quick. Basically, I'm not going to pull it out. Basically, the gist of that prophetic word. Now, mind you, this was 2 months before I stepped down, or no, not 2 months. It was the middle of June, and I stepped down at the end of July. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
June. And God had begun to speak to me about stepping down and about what needed to occur. And so the prophetic word, and the young lady, I have to say, the young lady did not know what was going on. So
Mm-hmm.
the prophetic word, in a nutshell, basically was saying that God had all these cards on a table, and He's asking you, which was me, which ones you want to take off the table, which ones bring you life, which ones don't. What do
Mm-hmm.
you do? And so I thought, oh my gosh, I knew it was for me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what was going to happen afterwards. So that word became a lifeline. The young lady didn't know. She didn't know. I told her a month later, here's what's happening in my life. It blew her away. But that
Mm-hmm.
word from the Lord was so pivotal for me this season. Like I said, when I stepped down, my body got really, really exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
Right before the Lord said, you aren't going to move all of August. Well, I had no clue that I literally was going to sit and not do anything. No social media, just no. I had some teaching engagements, excuse
Mm-hmm.
me, tongue tied there, teaching engagements that were
Mm-hmm.
online. So I was able to do that, and I was going to,
Mm-hmm.
but I literally didn't realize physically where I was going to be and what I was going to have to walk through.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the beginning of August and I had this tempting thought, maybe I should just quit. Maybe I should just not do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I remembered the word. And I knew in that moment that I had a choice.
Mm-hmm.
God was asking me, what do you want to do? Because we get to partner with the Lord, right, in ministry.
Mm-hmm.
If I squared my shoulders and I'm going to let my emotions dictate what I do in this moment or dictate what my future is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, even though I'm tired right now. And so that's October. And I started walking and, more towards letting my body go through a season of rest and all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
January, things were going to start to shift. And sure enough, they did. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm still at this moment walking through healing, but I'm so much better. I'm regaining my strength and regaining
Mm-hmm.
what is happening, what the Lord has for me in this season. I've watched doors,
Mm-hmm.
watched people contacting me asking for product when I don't have a website right now. And it makes me want to cry. As I'm listening to the Lord and I'm moving from this place of, what he said to me and believing in that. And like, it's been a lifeline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching all this other stuff happening, giving from a place monetarily of where I didn't have a lot, and then watching God bless me has
Mm-hmm.
absolutely blown me away.
Mm-hmm.
I want to encourage people that could possibly be in the same situation that I am in, where maybe COVID just wiped you out or
Mm-hmm.
taken away a good number of the things that you were involved in business wise.
Mm-hmm.
With God, find out what he says. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's, for me, I have redirected everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer dance director. It's okay. I'm still part of what's happening. I play a small part in that. I'm still a mother to that moment of everything that has happened. I still get to minister to people. I am coaching people. That came.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's how that even occurred. And so I just want to encourage folks to,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. Step back, regain who you are in Christ. If you have to redirect, find out what those strategies are. What does the word say to you? Who is it that can speak into your life,
Mm-hmm.
give you life about this season?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my encouragement, because like I said, back in October, I could have said, no, I'm going to lay it all down. But in that moment of my weakness and in how I was even feeling, to go, no, I'm going to do the opposite of what I feel, because I know that this is the word of the Lord for my life.
Mm-hmm.
I could have never foreseen any of the stuff that's happening to me now, which is so amazing and blows me away.
Mm-hmm.
But I chose to step into that. And so I'm speaking that as an encouragement for people I don't know, for people that'll watch this. Just do it. Get alone with the Lord and find out what is in this season for you. And God bless you. God prosper you. God pour himself out over you. You are not finished yet. You are not done.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. You're not finished yet. You're not done. Get along with the Father. Let him talk to you about the next trajectory or the next place in him and where he wants to take you. That's so powerful, Miss Ann. I know that we can get so caught up in a position and so caught up in a title and so caught up in the image that we can be afraid to, we'll stay longer than we should. And the fear of the unknown, letting go of something that was also your provision, part of your provision, part of your income,
Exactly.
and trusting God and letting go, and saying yes to the divine way in this season instead of the common way or the familiar way. And so I am just, I'm so blessed to be able to witness, to hear the testimony. Oh my God. And I'm so looking forward to seeing all of the fullness of the manifestation. We're already seeing, and it's beautiful what we're seeing, the mentorship, the tools being sought after, certain things happening now. And I'm excited for you. I'm so honored and so excited and so grateful that I get to be a part of this little journey, and you're my friend. I so love you.
Appreciate them. They've been pearls. So I thank you very much for those. Yeah. Come today and share with you.
Thank you for making time with us. We are going to get ready to wrap her up. I want to thank my dear friend and mentor and leader in this dance world. And not that, but we stand side by side at times. There are times when we stand together as generals, together. And so I'm my co-laborer. And I love you. My soul. One thing I want to bring out, I don't want to forget, is all of the babies, all of the children that were birthed from out of you. All of the dance ministers that have come out of your loins. And I mean, I was thinking about that when you were talking about the training and whatnot. And there's so many, the legacy that Ann has. Oh my God. And these aren't no weak people. They're strong in the spirit and they're making impact in the trajectory that God has put them in. And they came from out of the